What's going on, you guys, man? We are back with another game. We got a rivalry game against Kansas State this week. We're coming off a loss last week, an unfortunate loss against Oklahoma State, man. I'm still upset about that. That we lost because of the fucking fumble, bro. Like, of all the times that we want to fumble the ball, like, okay. We're not gonna let that deter us from what we are trying to gain. We put in a work in our off time to make up for our issues last week. So hopefully we'll be better, and we're going to continue to get better. So let's hop into this game against Kansas State.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David.
You just gotta keep winning, man.
Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Iowa
by 3 last time.
will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined,
What the fuck?
who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
The officials off.
It was a motion play. I've never seen a false start on a motion play. I can't even review it. Okay.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll try to drive
Get out.
ahead on
Good shit, Wilson. Get out.
Turning it on.
I don't know why them boys came out on goal line.
At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
All right, defense. Let's
So
show up and
Kansas
show
State's
out.
offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one,
We're tackling.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
No.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but
That was there too, but like,
Well,
Gotta
your
be
opponent
under that.
scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So
let's go.
This league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again.
Oh, you gotta catch that. You gotta catch that.
Picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Good joint.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass. Buying some time.
Thank
Gets
you.
rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical
He
play
dropped it.
there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Got his man on the
Good
right.
shit.
They make the stop at the sweet throwing catches. Plenty to give him a first down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got him. Headed to the
Good
end
shit.
zone. That
Now QB
completion
taking
will
hits.
take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
With the run on
Wowzers.
first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
It's a good catch, bada bing.
He's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the run from inside
Good shit.
zone 5. They'll They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back on the move.
Wow.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wow, bro. This is insane.
First down. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike down.
Replays.
Touchdown, Kansas State.
Wowzers.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
3 big plays too.
Man,
None.
it's your
Wasn't no
job to
small
do the
plays.
rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Is that a blitz?
Into the pile, maybe got
Yes, it
one. He
was.
stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the error. That is so well done.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
Good catch.
Working that left side now. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Cyclones are rolling down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Came through like a shot.
Damn, bro. My
my
guy not getting nothing.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the
Okay,
catch.
get out, Snowgrass. Slow ass. Good shit.
There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires left.
Good catch.
He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Cyclones had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Good shit.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score.
defense is going to
Good
have
shit.
to do a better job being physical.
Good
That's
blitz.
2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Bang out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hold and fire.
Come on, man.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. He'll put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well
They just
give
ran it
to him
again.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Good shit, man.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to run it, and he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they use this half.
2-minute offense.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky.
Wait, get out. Get out. Come on.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion.
Shit.
Now they're back to work. Picks up the 1st down, mark it at the 14 as they try to put up points before halftime. The Cyclones have taken it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down.
That's a good play.
Receiver there, it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, and it's a big-time play.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down.
Thank you.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get
Good
together.
shit, Aragon.
First half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Oh my gosh, good shit. Oh my gosh. My nigga Lasco. Come on, man. We gotta play one for that. We gotta play one. Come on. Oh, that's not it.
Forcing
Damn.
the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself.
Right there.
Great
Oh,
play
that's
by
not
the
it.
defense.
Damn. Damn. Back to the creep. She know that I wanna. She don't know that we going back to the creep. Back to the creep. Yeah.
Another to their lead.
There we go.
And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. They're trailing by just 4 to USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give on the option.
Good shit.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good shit.
Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the
Damn.
right. Beautifully thrown ball.
My niggas didn't get pressure on him, bro.
And they'll have the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
I missed a
Flies
tackle.
it out of the air. At the 45 on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have
good
to
tackle.
create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Give me this. Thank you. Come on.
It's picked
Come
up.
on, let's
He's on the
go.
drive with a turnover.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making.
I told y'all, like, when's the last time you had 2 picks in the game? That's how I'm just playing different. I'm seeing
And the
different.
bad thing is,
I'm seeing
they're gonna
green.
be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football,
There we go.
it may start paying some dividends.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. One man in
blocked.
the backfield, and he gets it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire.
Good catch.
And
He dropped
really
it.
needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really.
Oh my gosh, what a catch, Ramsey.
He's
That's how you go up and get it.
just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Back has it.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
Oh, he's got some space.
No way. Oh my gosh.
He's inside the 40.
All right.
Past the
I said
20.
they only scoring on plays like that, bro.
And he just
They're not
kept
moving the ball.
running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point was good as they finished the
They
drive.
average two,
They're
every time they
getting
score
set
is
to
2
kick
plays
it away,
per
and
score.
That last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his
We got a
spot.
block 87. Hey, you're a blocker. You're letting a little nigga get by you like that.
Down the return man. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll try the left side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game.
Good shit, Hemphill.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to run it left here.
Wow.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Yeah.
Back open.
Good shit.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. Find some fresh air.
Get off me, little
Got
bitch.
enough for the first. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him.
Good
He
Ryan.
stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a good
And
run.
the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cyclones have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Right there.
Dances away to buy time. It's complete on the right side. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires.
Good shit. Let's go.
Touchdown, Cyclones! And
Lord Wright is showing the fuck out today.
And with the extra point, the lead is.
I say we just gotta be locked in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Nothing
Good
wrong
shit.
with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their
They
running
knew
game.
that. I would have took that,
They
man.
stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Stands in and takes
That's a
the
deep
hit.
ball. He catches it.
25 in stride.
Oh my god. I told you, anytime they win a big play, they get in it.
And he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back.
The tackle.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
Fuck, that's my fault. I left that wide open.
He cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's
Two-play,
way.
bro. Yo, every
They've been
time.
outmatched, but
Bro,
here in the
that was
fourth
5
quarter, you like
plays.
to see
So
guys
was it like
compete.
3 now?
You like to see guys still trying to fight.
1, 2,
As a coach,
5.
you wanna know,
That's
next time you
7.
take the field,
7
which
divided by
guys
3.
you can depend on and what you can
It's
build
like
off
around
of.
2 point something.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things. Turning it
Let's go.
on.
Get out, Wilson.
Gets it past
Get
the
out, Wilson. Let's go.
The 40. Inside the 30. Inside. And he ran away from the
Good
defense
shit.
to take it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
You know what?
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
It's complete.
I thought that was going to the man above
He
me.
snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first
That should have been a
down.
pick then.
Solid pickup on that play.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Gives it on the option. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage.
Oh, come on, Hemphill.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And what a drive.
We run this one right up the middle.
They had it basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll leave it with the
73, you got blocked better than that.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Running to the left. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll run it with Wilson. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Yeah, right. I saw that. Oh, I'm like, is there nobody over there?
And he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Yeah.
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got...
Let's go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Iowa State sending the offense back out. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way.
There he goes.
No, from you, little ass boy.
Gets away from one, finds room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him.
Good shit.
Nice pickup on
Yeah,
the
my
ground
mic.
there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen.
That was ew.
Ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Perfect game I was having.
After the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play.
Yeah, I see.
Fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
Is
to stop
Chukak not
them.
on? I thought I had
Just
Chukak
run
on.
this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Yes, I didn't.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the left side.
Good shit, Debbie. What the fuck?
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
All right. That's a good bounce back game.
Back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard
I'll let them get one more
line,
play
and
off.
That'll be a 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And
See if
here
I
we
can
go.
get an
Final
interception.
play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes
Nah, my boys put pressure on them.
and
Damn.
down he
You got
goes,
sacked, though.
and that's gonna do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. No matter how much much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.
Shout out Spencer Wilson, man. He did a good job.
And winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we
Good game by my boy Lloyd Wrights. He low-key could go to the league next year. I gotta get a quarterback.
We gotta look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things
13 for yo. Joel Knight couldn't get shit going. That's why like Joel Knight stepped. I mean Spencer Wilson stepped up. Devi. I'm surprised like he's playing right now and I have him redshirted. Alright, let's go to receiving stats too. Aragon, Snowgrass, everybody's getting A's, man. Everybody's getting A's. That Ramsey was a tough one. Yeah, that was that bullshit one he had. I'm gonna show y'all where we're sitting at. We're at number 12. We dropped last week since we lost. We dropped 6 spots. Hopefully we can go up after this week if someone loses. You got 1 game left being played. We got two games. So this is oh no, we got 3 because this is the same game. All right, 3 games left. I'll show y'all. Top 25 is where we were at last week. We dropped 6 spots, unfortunately. We can still move up. It's not bad, that bad, I'll say. And this fuck nigga. But I said I'm not losing, like, to this nigga again. I ain't that, bro. Like, he doesn't do nothing at his school, bro. Like, he should have never got that Oklahoma State job. I don't care what it sound like. But we gonna be better. Alright, man. Until next time, it's K. Rudy signing off.